Alright, so the Patriots have the 4th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. We're going to assume that both Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter are off the boards. If they're not, obviously you draft either one of them, but I think one or the other are going to go to either the Giants or they're going to go to the Browns, unfortunately. So, yeah. Now, I've heard so much. The only person that I haven't heard at 4 for us to grab would be somebody like a quarterback, like a Campbell or Shedeur Sanders. Everybody else I've heard a lot of. Recently, I've heard a lot of smoke about Jalen Walker out of Georgia. Now, I'm not a big college football guy, but I saw a clip today from Todd McShay talking about it's not really a big difference between Abdul Carter and Jalen Walker in Georgia. I'm like, huh? I haven't really heard too much about Jalen Walker. I've heard a lot about Abdul Carter. Now, looking on DraftKings, the 4th overall pick right now, there is an abundance of players the Patriots can get. -110, the betting favorite right now is Will Campbell. Then there's Armand Membu out of Mizzou, another offensive lineman. Abdul Carter out of Penn State, +500. Mason Game out of Michigan, +1,000. And Jalen Walker at +1,200. There's also Travis Hunter, +1,300. And also Ashton Jeanty at +1,600. And also Ted McMillan at 3,000. Now, I just read off to you guys offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers, corner/wide receiver, and also running back, and also wide receiver as well. There's so much the Patriots can do with these 4th overall pick. They went out and spent a lot of money defensively. So if they go defense here, I will be mildly surprised. So I think they're gonna go overall and get a offensive player. 4th overall pick, the New England Patriots. Okay, here we are. New England Patriots, 4th overall pick. We can go in abundance of different ways. The odds-on betting favorite, like I mentioned, Will Campbell. Ideally, in the perfect world, we trade down, to get Will Campbell, because at 4 is kind of a bit rich, especially since he might play guard at the NFL level. But there's abundance of different positions that we can go ahead and look at our needs according to PFF. Running back, the fact that we have Mondre on like a 4-year deal, I want to say, or like 3-year deal, $27 million, $9 million AAV, led the league in fumbles, didn't have a good YPC. I mean, he was behind an awful offensive line, but the fumbles, those were no excuses at all. It's tough. I mean, we could go Ted McMillan, we could go a guy like Mason Graham, we could obviously use another guy on a defensive line. With the wild card would be Ashton Jeanty. Again, we do need a running back, but yeah, superstar potential, superstar tools. But that might be a bit rich to go best player available when we have so many holes offensively, especially at the left tackle position, which would be hopefully like a guy like a Will Campbell, or maybe you get a guy in the 2nd round. We do have a high 2nd round pick and multiple 3rds. Thank you to the Matthew Judon trade. So offensive lineman, when you're looking at Will Campbell, you're looking at Armand Membu, and then maybe towards the 2nd round, there's guys like Ariante Ursery, the guy like maybe like a Josh Simmons. Again, who really knows where these guys are gonna go? Just based off what I've heard, I think the 4th overall pick is gonna be Will Campbell. Now, personally, would I draft Will Campbell with the 4th overall pick from the New England Patriots? I probably decide between him and Armand Membu. I just feel like I've heard way too much smoke about Will Campbell this week that I just feel like he's going to be the guy. Again, in an ideal world, I would trade down here and draft probably one of the 2 offensive linemen here. But we're not making any trades today, so we're just going to stand pat. They can use Ted McMillan, but he's not really the separator's 40 speed. God knows what his actual 40 speed was. I think they're going to go out and get Will Campbell at number 4. I'll be honest. Do I love it? No. Do I hate it? Not necessarily. I think it's going to be Will Campbell. I feel like we have to bite the bullet. Just pray that he can play left tackle at the NFL. Yeah, we definitely need to get an offensive lineman. We could get one in the 2nd round. Like, again, in an ideal world, we would trade down from 4 to get an offensive lineman. But only team I can see like trading up would be like the Saints, like if they really want Shedeur. But I think Shedeur can fall to number 9. I don't see any of these teams going for Shedeur. Maybe the Raiders, but they just signed Geno Smith to a 2-year contract. I don't know if Shador's probably, I don't know if he will sit for 2 years behind Geno Smith. And that's including this season as well. So isn't Geno Smith currently on like a 3-year contract, I'm pretty sure? But Shador's saying to go behind Geno Smith for 3 years. I don't know. Maybe probably wants to at least at most sit for like 1 year. So yeah, who knows? But other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below. What do you guys think of my reasoning here of the Patriots' 4th overall pick? Would you draft who I drafted, or would there somebody else, you know, that I didn't mention or I didn't select or didn't really talk too much about that you would like the Patriots to do with the 4th overall pick in the 2025 NFL draft? But other than that, like I said, this is your boy John. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sub up, and I'm out, man. Peace.